What is up, my viewers? Spang here, bringing you a World of Tanks gameplay commentary with my GW Tiger. I felt I didn't bring you enough arty matches, so this match was decent for me, especially considering the map. This is Province, one of the newer maps with 7.2. Not really a fan of this one, just because it really isn't too good for artillery. I'm trying to, right now, as you can see, I'm trying to drive around, figure out where I should go. This is one thing, if you notice what I currently have loaded, it is going to be one shell of AP ammunition. I typically do this, if you just heard my shell just loaded. Yeah, the overlay mod, ooh, pretty. Apparently the overlay mod has several glitches in replay mode, so just kind of ignore that. Try not to have a seizure. Seizures, so much fun, right? What's it? Trying to really figure out how to play this map as artillery. In my opinion, there aren't too many good spots. I'm trying my hand right at this one. I do have to admit this is my first time playing artillery on this map. So, I find I do rather well for myself. Artillery, I'm kind of OCD about, because here I am failing. Fail, 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 come on. Anyway, as you can see, I mean, this map is pretty much playing out as it's been playing out. You got enemy tanks on the other side. Trying to induce a seizure on that tank by throwing a little disco party. And so, I mean, you've got some tanks down in the valley on their side and some on our side. And really, I have to say, I don't know how I really feel about this map yet. As artillery-wise, I'm going to try to actually, right now, I'm going to try to hit him. I fire. As you can see, I miss. Man, I might have to remove this crosshair mod or just not host arty games, really, with this. That is... Oh my gosh, that's much worse than I thought it was. Anyway, sorry, focus, right? Get on subject here. Come on. So as you can see, I'm really trying to figure out how to play my arty this map. I end up doing a lot better later on, but as for right now, I'm just trying to get my bearings on how artillery plays on this map. So far, we are up by 1 kill. We managed to kill the Type 59. Really, he just made a bad decision, and I'm trying to get shots off. I'm going to shoot for that T-20. As you can tell, get him. Nice and perfect. My crew came through. Like I was saying earlier, I'm somewhat OCD with arty because I like to have the smallest targeting circle possible. I like to rely on skill and not luck. But even then, a lot of times my shells still don't go where I want them to go. It's the curse of playing artillery. You've really just got to be patient and accept the fact that your shells have a mind of their own and they're not always going to go where you're aiming. I mean, I've had them land outside the circle before. I think I fire right here. Do I? Come on, do I take the shot? I think I'm still reloading. Yep, I just loaded a shell. Now I take the shot and I get him. So 2 kills in quick succession. Now I'm kind of feeling good about this. I'm not sure how often arty go to this spot, because like I said, this is my first time playing artillery, and I typically don't observe what... I typically actually spawn on the lower side, the southwest corner, and very rarely do I spawn on the northeast. So even if I'm paying attention to my team, most of the time I'm down in the south, and I mean, I have no idea if the spot I'm in is a typically used arty spot. So I'm going to try to kill this tiger, take the shot. I nail him. I hit him, but if you look closely, it looks like I hit him in the gun, which I find rather odd. I probably broke his gun, which is probably why he went behind cover, because his gun's probably no longer functional, at least for the moment. He'll get it repaired very shortly, but at the cost of decreased accuracy. I think I'm still reloading here because I just fired not too long ago. I'm going to try to get a shot off on this this Tiger too, the King Tiger. But he backs away before I can load. Again, I think the reload time on this is 34.57 or something. I do have a shell rammer on, and my crew is trained to 100%, but I have camo netting and the advanced gun laying drive, so I can aim faster. I'm almost debating getting rid of the camo netting because so many times I'm so far behind the lines that, excuse me, that my camo netting really doesn't come into effect. So I'm debating whether or not to just put ventilation on here, get my crew to be better, and therefore helping my tank perform better. I don't know, it's somewhat of a tough call, but at the same time, I'm just currently going to keep this current configuration because it's worked so well for me for so long. Now, if you're wondering how close I am to my GW Type E, Not really. I'm close to 200,000 experience, so I am actually making progress, but still that's a long ways off. And considering I'm not really playing my artillery all that much, it's probably going to be a good while. Get a good hit, solid hit on the Tiger 2. My crew is not letting me down so many times. I will fire, my rounds will land short or too far. So really, this is just so ideal right now. I've gotten 3 kills, taken out 2 of their tier 8s and 1 of their tier 7s. So I'm doing a good number of them. Their tier 10 is... Oh, here's where I get frustrated because my current position does not let me fire on the middle. That is the downside to this spot, is that you have no way to shoot down the middle. And actually, as you'll see here very shortly, I'm going to try to reposition to a point where I can shoot him, but then I just say, forget it, I'm going already hunting. Eventually. You will see me do that eventually. But as the game progresses, I see that Tiger, GW Tiger, he's somewhat of a cause for concern. I was going to shoot him. I did have a round loaded, but it proved unnecessary. So, if you'll excuse me, I need a drink. Okay, much better. Water, very important if you're commentating on something. So, as you can see, I'm just trying to get shots on things right now. My current position really isn't that advantageous to where the enemy is currently located. So I'm debating whether or not I should move. I think that T-29 is still over there. Either that or... no, I'm just looking for enemies right now. I mean, we've got this game in the bag. If we lost it at this point, I would be very surprised. We still have both of our tier 10s when they only have 1. We still have 2 of our tier 9s, most of our tier 8s and 7s. And actually, I take that back. We've lost many of our tier 8s, but still, we have a significant advantage over them right now. This game is over. I'm just trying to be greedy and get some kills. I know I don't really have shots right now, and I'm trying to get into a position to where I can hit the enemies down in the south. That's really not going to happen at this point. Now, as you can see, the enemies are slowly already repositioning. I do let my team know when I'm repositioning. Every now and again, I'll tell them I'm reloading and how many seconds approximately until I'm reloaded. I try to communicate, as you've seen during this match. I hit T, the target thing, the targeting hotkey, so I can call out which targets I will be firing around at. A lot of time people still ignore me, which, you know, people who are good team players will heed you, and they'll wait for your shot to land before they either waste a shot or make you waste a shot. But not everyone's a good team player. Here, I think I'm just trying to get an aiming angle on this IS-4. He pulls back too much. I take the shot right here, hoping he would keep moving forward. He does not, and I think it would have gone over him anyway. So, Tiger, I'm sorry about all the shifting around. I know it made me a little dizzy. And those flashing lights certainly are not helping. Tiger, I'm actually thinking about the IS-4, as you can see. I'm going to focus on the bigger thing. But here, I'm seeing the 110 moving in, and I'm going to say, wait, I'm definitely not going to get a kill on him, especially with the IS-4 position where he is. So what do I do instead? I say, well, if I'm not going to get this kill, let's go look for Artie. When do I say that? I say that right now. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw some shots. Oh, there's one right there. So, perfect timing, artillery taking one final shot. I'm aiming and just waiting for the perfect targeting solution. And, wait for it, there it is, fire away, nail him right, right where he was. My aim was a bit off, but that actually proved to be advantageous. I mean, every now and again, your aim isn't right, but it ends up actually working to your benefit. So 4 kills, not too bad for artillery, especially in a slow-firing artillery such as the GW Tiger. I mean, I had about 50% accuracy, which for Artie is pretty good. A little over 50%. So, cannot complain. This is a good, decent 5 times. And really, I just wanted to bring you another game. I'm sorry if I wasn't as energetic during this one because I actually have quite a bad headache, but I just wanted to get this gameplay out there before I actually crashed for the night. Anyway, if you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, just simply subscribe. And this is Spang, signing off.